What is up, my Ark Survivors? This is Alcarin.
And this is Lucy.
Bringing you an episode of...
A turtle Nerf testosterone.
Yeah, so there's been talk about a potential turtle nerf. Something about when over a certain amount of turrets are hitting your turtle that basically it knocks the rider off or starts hitting the rider and then kills them. And I'm really curious about that to see, have the turtles been nerfed? Also, I've had a lot of other questions, like what if... I have a lot of other questions just to see, like, you know, how much damage per bullet do these actually do at a 1x rate? And also, there's been some debate about the different saddle quality. Does it make a difference? I think it does. A lot of people don't believe that. I don't know why. Also, does a battle tartar on a turtle help absorb less damage? Also, does beer on a turtle make you take less damage? Do those items stack? I don't know. These are all things I want to experiment. I want to see, like, does mate boosting turtles help reduce damage? I also want to see if you have all this stacked together, what you can really reduce the damage down to if all things are perfect.
Alcarin, I found a delicious brown egg.
Where?
I think it might be a chocolate egg.
A chocolate egg?
I know.
Where is it?
You thought those are only at Christmas
Those are super
time.
rare.
I know.
Doesn't taste too good though.
Why did you eat my rare egg?
I'm gonna eat it. Oh, my health is decreasing.
What?
You tricked me again.
This is what I do.
Alright, so we've got 20 turrets up on a wall, right? And we've got 5 of them enabled, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unclaim all the turtles, and I'm going to go through and leave the tribe, claim all the turtles. Lucy's going to be controlling the turrets for us. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start the unclaim process.
I'm the one that's in control.
Hopefully I put us far enough away from the turrets so we don't get hosed.
That would stink.
That would stink. I'm super excited about this because I'm really curious to see, like, I mean, realistically, if you did everything, if you stacked everything you possibly could, how much damage can you truly reduce? Also, I've noticed that when I end up breeding turtles in a test environment, they're always super OP. Whenever I try to breed them in, like, a real raiding environment on another server, though, I always get extremely unlucky.
It is the law of nature. And I don't want to forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you like the video, please hit like. And we appreciate so much you guys watching our videos and commenting. It's so much fun to interact with you guys. So keep it up. And I super hope you enjoyed the testing episode.
Oh, for sure. And if you like videos of this kind, you know, just leave it down there and tell us, hey, we want to see more testing episodes. I'd be more than happy to do them.
Alcarin loves to do them.
This is like a scientific experimentation.
I was going to say that. It's like a science experiment.
All right, so I am going to be leaving the tribe. No, I'm actually accidentally looking at the survival profile. Tribe, man. It's so buggy. Hold on.
You get desperate.
They added this extra, like, tame order groups and... Okay, so I'm leaving the tribe.
Get out of here, tribe.
Alright, so now I'm going to go through and claim all these turtles as my own. Are you as excited about this as I am, Lucy?
I might be a little bit more. I think I peed my pants.
I went through and named each of the turtles, except for the triplets over here, which were bred, into the different saddle qualities. I thought that would make it really easy. So starting on the left, we got Primitive, we've got Ramshackle, we've got Apprentice, Journeyman, Mastercraft, and Ascendant saddles.
You're so clever, Alcarin.
And basically I also have damage overlays on, so we'll be able to see the numbers. I want Lucy's perspective, and I want, obviously, my perspective. We'll get an idea, and then Lucy will help us keep track of all that.
That sounds perfect.
Sounds perfect? All right, so now that I'm out of the tribe, and I'm super excited.
I'm super excited.
So we've basically got a turtle. It's got a primitive saddle, 294 HP, hit points. And I'm marching into the bottom layer of 5 turrets. I want to see, while I'm damage choking, how much I take. And it looks like it's doing about 9 damage a shot on this saddle. And it hasn't damaged my armor at all.
And it's not knocking you off.
It's not knocking me off. I'm moving in 5 turrets doesn't seem like it's enough to knock you off a turtle. All right.
Okay, am I juicing it up?
Well, let me get out of range before you do that. I'm still getting hit.
You're like perfect distance away.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, so that's 9 damage. Let's keep track of that, guys. 9 damage per shot on a primitive saddle on a turtle. Let's look at 1x damage, turret damage.
Yes.
Now I'm grabbing the ramshackle turtle.
Oh well, I just upped it.
No. I'm doing all of the qualities first as a baseline test.
Oh god.
So yeah, disable the second row of turrets.
Okay.
I just want to do the same test throughout.
Gotcha.
Okay. Also, I noticed a few times it spiked above 9 damage, and that was because it hit the turtle's head. That doesn't really count. We're kind of just. I guess I could back into it. Let's see. That'd be a little slower, wouldn't it? We have more than enough life on these turtles to make this a good test. Ramshackle. It looks like I'm taking about 8 per shot. If I turn it around.
That's crazy.
8 per shot. Okay, so it looks like each saddle quality. Now again, saddle qualities may vary in quality, but it looks like the damage is going down 1 point per. What do you think there, Lucy?
Yeah, that's what it looks like so far.
So moving on up to an apprentice saddle. So far, I don't see any nerf, but also we haven't upped the turret value. We're going to do that at the very end after we do all our testing, when we hit the ultimate turtle. So here we are, apprentice saddle. And also we're going to maybe do... No, Lucy, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me!
It's so much fun!
I'm taking 6. It looks like, what is that, 6 or 9?
9.
9 per shot on that.
What?
So the apprentice saddle isn't that much different than the ramshackle. We'll have to look at those armor
values.
No,
then the primitive.
The primitive, yeah. But let's look. Maybe it's a really bad apprentice? What do you think? Let's take a look. All right, so the apprentice saddle has 34.6 armor, and the primitive has 31. So for whatever reason, this one, the primitive and the apprentice are doing the same damage. I don't know why.
Double check the ramshackle.
The ramshackle?
Yeah.
Okay, the ramshackle is at 36.7.
Okay, so that value is higher than that one because that was what?
Oh, okay. So even though they're different qualities, this one has a higher armor value. So
yeah,
I get it. All right, so looking at the journeyman, the armor value is 64.9.
Oh,
so it should take considerably less damage.
Maybe like 3.
It might even take 3 damage per shot on a 1x rates, but I'm really excited to find out.
Or I guess maybe like 4.5. Okay, let's see.
All right, so we're moving on in. We're trying to see if turtles are still as tanky as they used to be. 4 damage per shot.
Boom.
Oh wait, that's 5. Why is it 4 sometimes and 5?
Because it's 4.5.
4.5, yeah.
Because it's the 9
to the
and
point,
half.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The 0.5 makes a lot of difference. So that makes sense.
Lucy
Hopefully I'm not running these turrets out of bullets.
Lucy can do math.
Yeah, Lucy figured it out. All right, moving on up to a Mastercraft saddle. We're going to look at that armor value. That's a very good point that Lucy came up with. This one has 67.8.
Okay, so it's about 3 points higher, so then maybe you should hit just 4.
Maybe 3 or 4 points
just
of damage
4.
per bullet on 1x rates. We're about to find out.
Let's see what they're doing.
All right. 3 damage.
3.
Now, whenever it hits the head, it does more. It looks like 5.
5.
5. Why is it all 5s now? Oh, I heard the range matters. The further you are out, the less damage it does. That's another factor.
Tricky.
Tricky.
But we are seeing at least a difference in the saddle quality.
Oh yeah, and moving all the way up to Ascendant.
Oh, be something good.
This is 90.6.
Oh shit, this is gonna be good.
So obviously, I mean, testing, the saddle makes a huge difference.
Huge.
Despite, so it looks like 3 damage per, 4 damage per. And if you move this back, yeah, it's definitely looking like 4.
Okay, but once you hit a certain point, it quit going down. At 90, you should be 3, like, across the board at least.
Gotcha. So the next test is, I want to do a mate boost.
Okay.
So stick 2 turtles together, one following me. We'll have them mate boosted, and we kind of knew that. Let's say primitive. How much damage were we taking on primitive? 9 per hit?
We're taking 9, yeah.
So I'm going to mate boost it and see how much of a difference that makes. This one's a male and That's a female. So I'm going to have the female follow along. Mate boosting these two.
Oh, they're together. They're going into war together. It's beautiful.
Okay, so I don't know what the percentage is. Maybe we can figure that out.
Let's do this.
Is this exciting, Lucy?
This is exciting.
All right, so I'm taking 6 damage per.
Oh, shit. That took 3 points off.
I think we ran out of bullets on the bottom turrets. Let's go ahead and cut camera and refill those turrets, and we'll be back.
Yes, sir.
All right, now we're going to do the primitive saddle mate boosted with triplets over here. We're going to see how much damage reduction that gives. I'm going to make sure she's following. She's following here. Here we go. So I guess when it comes down to it, if you can get a mate boosted pair, now we were taking about 9 damage per shot without the mate boost. Now we're taking 6, so that's a significant damage reduction. What do you think there, Lucy?
That's 1/3 the damage.
1/3 the damage, just
or
for having
reduced damage. Yeah.
1/3 reduced damage. Okay, so the next step is let's put the primitive back, right? And we're going to take triplets, which is female. We're going to take the ascended saddle, which is male. Hold on, let's make this not follow anymore. And then we're going to see what kind of damage levels that is. Does that sound like a good test?
Yes.
All right, so basically mate boosted ascendant saddle. I think that's a really good test. All right, moving on. Here we go. So how much do you remember we were taking with ascendant?
We were taking 3 to 4.
3 to 4. So 3 to 4 non-mate boosted. Now we're going to do a mate boost test.
Oh, man.
3 damage still. So it's about the same.
I think once it goes so low, you can't go much lower.
Well, that's what we're going to test.
That's
so
crazy.
I'm moving this other turtle out.
Okay.
I think she's still getting shot. No, not yet. Okay, so everybody knows that if you stack a battle tartar, whoops, wrong dino. I get this one. On a dinosaur, if you force feed them, that they get a damage reduction, right?
Very nice.
So, and I think it's like 20 or 30%. I'm not really sure. For 15 minutes, I think. So I force fed him a battle tartar. If you look here, you can see the food buff in the upper right-hand corner.
Excellent.
I'm going to go ahead and drive this bad boy in. And remember, we were taking about 3 damage per?
Yes.
I want to see how far down we can reduce the damage. I think that's important to know.
That's super important to know.
Okay, so with the battle tartar stack, we're taking only 2 damage per shot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
with the mate boost.
With the mate boost, can we see what the battle tartar is without the mate boost?
Well, no, I'm going to keep stacking it higher and higher to see how much I can reduce the damage.
Gotcha.
The next step is, now I've got beer.
Yes.
And I'm really curious if you stack beer with battle tartar, do these effects stack? I don't know.
Okay.
Something I want to know. What do you think there, Lucy?
I think I'm super intrigued.
All right, so popping a beer has a huge cooldown. As you can see in the upper right corner, the beer and the battle tartar look as though they stack.
Yes.
I was taking about 2 damage per shot.
Yep.
That's with, keep in mind, that's with mate boost and beer and battle tartar with an ascendant saddle. I'm taking about 1 damage per shot.
Wow. Are you kidding me? This is amazing.
So they do stack.
They do.
So the next realistic test, guys, to see, can you reduce the damage below 1? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
However, one factor we didn't add in was mate boost reduction.
Oh no, the imprinting.
Imprinting, yes. Or imprinting reduction. So we're going to get the ascendant saddle. Or let's move this guy back over to where he was. The ascendant saddle with the beer buff, with the battle tartar, with the mate boost, and see if we can get, below 1 damage. I don't think you can. I don't know. This is a scientific experiment. So,
it's a scientific experimentation.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take triplets. Has an 86% imprinting bone. Well, actually, he's got all the stuff on him. Let's take, these are the same. They're part of the same breed. He's got 701k life. I don't even know how. I always get super lucky when I'm breeding for these tests. I never get this lucky in the real game. But I'm going to go ahead and stack a beer, a battle tartar, and I'm going to get the mate boost bonus. which I'm super excited about. I want to see how much damage this guy can take. Can we get it? Also, he moves a bit faster. To get the mate boost, though, we're gonna have to bring the male, because these are all females, I think. Female, yep. Here we go. You ready? You can see the beer buff coming off his head, and you can see it in the upper right-hand corner. Here we are. 1 damage. So it looks like the best you can do is 1 damage reduction,
which is amazing.
Yeah. So I want to take away the mate boost and see what that does. I think that's important. So if you could just stack beer and battle tartar without a mate boost, what does that do? And I got to get far enough away from these guys to make sure I don't have a mate boost. See, he's still mate boosted right here. So let's move way over here. Oh. Looks like he's at 1 damage still.
Yep.
So it's still 1 damage.
Wonderful.
That's pretty amazing, I think. So, beer and battle tartar stack, mate boost, everything. The most you can seem to reduce damage, at least at 1x, is down to 1. There was, I think, one more test I wanted.
Did you want me to vamp up the turrets now, buddy?
Yeah. So now that I got my super turtle, I want you enable. So obviously 5 turrets can't knock me off the turtle.
Yes.
Cannot. And I'm looking at my armor values, and oh, my boots got shot up a bit.
Oh.
So I was getting hit. I want to see enable the second line of turrets.
Okay. Enabling.
Okay.
Activation
I only have
complete.
9 seconds left on my beer. Moving in. 2 lines.
Still doesn't knock you off.
Still doesn't knock me off.
Okay, ready?
Okay. Oh, the beer wore off.
So go ahead and pop another beer.
Well, I wonder if there's a cooldown on that. Let's see. Beer. Yeah, I can't pop the beer, but I can pop... At this point, I'll just pop a tartar.
Okay. Let me activate third row.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's letting me. Let me try. Let's see. Battle tartar. It won't let me, but that's fine. We have enough hit points.
No worries. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to go just charge in through. So three turret lines enabled.
Exactly.
Here we go.
And you're still not knocked off.
Still not knocking me off.
Okay.
So that's 15 turrets. Won't knock me off the turtle.
Yep. So now
go ahead and enable the fourth row, making it 20 turrets.
Correct.
Let's see if it'll knock off. Now I'm looking at it. I don't think 20 turrets can't knock you off.
And that's a grip load.
Yeah. I'm looking at my armor while I'm taking some hits. My armor is taking hits. So what I think it is the turrets don't knock you off, but the nerf is that you can be shot off the turtle. You can actually be hit. So to conclude testing, I want Lucy to shoot me with a sniper rifle and see if she can hit me. I have my health right here. You can see I'm at 80.6, so I was getting hit. She can shoot, yep. So she can shoot me off the back of a turtle. So that is the true nerf. The turtles themselves are just as strong. However, the rider can be shot off the back.
Absolutely. And didn't you say to complete our experiment we needed to see about shooting rockets from the turtle?
Oh, that's definitely something we need to do. So, moving forward, I think I need to get a new set of armor on.
He is extremely sexy with all his muscles.
And I'm hurting pretty bad, so let's go ahead and get healed up here. And I'm thinking, what, rocket launcher from the back of the turtle? Is that what you said?
I think I like the idea of a rocket launcher.
So primitive rocket launcher just for test. And how many rockets do we have?
We should have a good amount.
We got 50 rockets. I think that's enough. So, well, I don't know. Maybe that's too much to bring in one go.
Yeah.
Let's bring like one in case if something happens. Okay. Okay. Boop. And I will take the rocket launcher. Yeah, with one rocket. Now, a new addition to the game is that you can shoot a rocket launcher from the back of a turtle. So my goal is to drive straight in and try to land a rocket in the middle. I don't know if Lucy wants to stay there when I do this. That's her call.
I I do think that's a good idea that Lucy leaves.
I'm going to end up dying throughout this process, but most likely. But that's okay. And I'm moving at full speed.
It must happen for the science.
I got shot right off the back before I could do it.
Oh, really?
All right, so we learned that if you don't have a flak chest piece on, you get shot off the back of the turtle instantly, even at 1x. I mean, you might be able to pull it off if you're moving fast on foot, but on the back of even a fast turtle with like 308 move speed from the imprinting bonus, it doesn't seem to make a difference. So I'm wearing all primitive gear except for a ramshackle flak chest piece. I've got one rocket loaded in. My goal is I'm going to try to charge straight into the middle. I'm going to try to blow a hole in the middle of those turrets and see if this works. Here we go. I'm gunning it with shift on. Now you want to get your turret shot right up before you want to get as close as you can, otherwise the turret the rocket will get blown out.
Oh shit!
And how much did I do?
A lot.
Now I'm going to go ahead and respawn at the sleeping bag. I might be able to call out that turtle.
Oh my gosh, you destroyed so many of the turrets. Wow.
So that's pretty OP. Keep that in mind when you're building your turret towers. You don't want to let your... Can I whistle him from here? No. I can't whistle that turtle out. I'll have to get on another turtle to whistle that turtle out. So keep in mind when you're setting up your turret towers, you don't want to let them get that close on the ground. So maybe put up a fencing or something. I think that would be a good idea.
That on top of the fact that you want to spread them out and have a really tall tower where it would take multiple shots in order to be able to hit a large amount of turrets.
I mean, I think that pretty much concludes our episode, our testing. What do you guys do? You want to try C4 on a turtle? What do you want to do? I killed all the turrets with one bomb.
Pretty much. There's like 5 left. I think you should say that was a job well done. Science experiment.
Very good science experiment.
Yes, and the turtle nerf, if you can call it that, I'd pretty much say it's debunked.
So the only nerf is that the AI on the turrets is a little bit smarter in that it targets the rider, but the actual turtles themselves aren't nerfed except for the fact that the rider can be shot off the back of a turtle. Which I kind of always figured you could, but you know, that's news to me. I just really had to do the test to figure that out.
Absolutely.
I hope you guys liked the episode. I had a lot of fun making it. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yes, yes.
Peace.
Peace out.
What is up, my Ark Survivors? This is Alcarin.
And this is Lucy.
We're bringing you a top 15 PvP base locations on the volcano.
Oh my gosh, did you sneak into my crack again?
Oh my dear. So, I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. I hope you like it. This is the first of its kind.